work out. You are now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is when you see Makk and Mac on your screen. It is Friday night. We rolling into the weekend. And what better way to do it than sitting here with us during episode 68 of the Smoke Pit Podcast. How y'all doing out there?
How you doing?
Whew. All right. As always, you know, I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy. Over to my left, right? However, I'm pointing in the direction. You see it on the screen. It's the homie bred like a king, made us Kelvin Cayley. We here to go over some shenanigans that happened over the last couple weeks, week and a half, and then roll into the weekend on a good note. And then, of course, talk to you about the bracket that will be going live for voting starting tomorrow. As always, let us knock out the big shout out to the OG3 sponsors. Plug earbuds at gettheplugs.com, Audio Swim at audioswim.com, and Premier Elements, UAE premierelement.com. Shout out to the Bandcamp, the music side of Dat Feelin'. Go ahead and check it out for some exclusive music that's not available on your major streaming sites at www.datfeelin.bandcamp.com. Lowest $3 a month. Get in there. You can actually download to your device, computer, or phone, whatever you listen to the music on. Give it a shot. Give them a listen. If you like it, stay there. If not, you know, appreciate the patronage, if you will, right? No harm, no foul. We got the Patreon. As always, you know what it is. Exclusive content, ad-free podcast on there. Giveaways, $100 giveaway every 3 months. So you know what it is. www.patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. And of course, we got the merch over on Teespring. So just hit up Teespring, search for Dat Feelin' Podcast Network.com, and browse and peruse what we have available. I'm working on a couple more things. So as soon as those are, you know, solidified and we're happy with what we got, we'll make them live for you. As always, you know, I feel like we got to start saying this more often, but like, share, subscribe if you're over on YouTube, follow us if you're on IG, if you're on Facebook, give us some likes, you know, all that good stuff, man. Show the support. We don't always need the financial support, man. Just the help, the little boost you guys can give us on the social media platform is more than enough, more than what we can ask from you guys. And also, if you are watching this on YouTube, or you're watching this on the Smoke Pit page, try to watch it. Give us a follow over on the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network page, where this is also streaming from, and give that a follow as well. We're trying to build the followers up on there to start building that brand up and building that page up as well. So all of that good stuff. Like I said, man, we appreciate everything that you guys have done for us so far, and we appreciate in advance the things that you are going to do to help us, because you rock with us, and we really want you to know that we appreciate that. Did I miss anything? Did I leave anything off of that, Black?
No, sir. You are good. You are golden.
Cool. I've been practicing the last 3 hours. I was practicing that whole intro, the monologue, all that good stuff. So before we get into the shenanigans and stuff, of course, you know, we got to do our shot. Do you have yours on standby, sir?
I don't have my shot glass because it's currently getting washed, but I do have a shot ready.
Oh, it's all good. As long as you got something to take a sip, so we can get into the proceedings this evening.
Let's get.
So here's to the Pitmasters and everybody out there getting through the work week. Let's go out here, have a good time. Salud.
Whew.
It's been a minute since I drank rum, but it is. You might have the DD tonight.
I got you. I owe you one. I owe you a DD session. So yeah, I feel you. Before we get into the first topic, I just want to say, as a adult who games, my wife is supportive of my gaming habits. She knows when the new gens come out, like we're gonna have to come out of pocket because I'm getting these next gen game systems. So I guess they're current gen now. So she just be like, that's all you're getting. You get that, you're not getting you can't get the Xbox and the PlayStation, so forth and so on, right? So she just be pretty. You better pick one. Which route you going?
Yeah.
Which route you going? I'm like, well, Halo's coming through, and I got to get on that shit. So it is what it is.
It is
Xbox
what it is.
So I was content with my Series X. I was content. I wasn't looking to do the most, right? But then for Christmas, she went and got me that Oculus Quest 2, the virtual reality joint, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, cool. I'm not big on virtual reality. I'll dabble though. I've seen a couple games and I'm just like, those look like fun. So the main one I've been playing is that joint Beat Saber, when you got the swords and you
lightsaber joint.
Yeah, as the notes are coming, the music's playing, and you cutting the notes and shit.
Yeah.
So, let me tell you, man, I'll be fucking with that shit, man. If the battery life on those goggles run about 2.5 hours before you got to charge, which is cool because, that's probably about as much as you need to have them things in your face for, at a time. But I'll be sweating playing that shit, bro. Like I'll be cutting the fuck up. And my wife, like, she be on it too, man. Like she was on it like when I was setting up and stuff. I was going back in. She's doing the Lady Gaga songs and stuff, man. But I didn't realize how old I was. And it's not like old like I can't move and shit. It's old like my hand-eye coordination ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? My daughter will get on the game and she'll be doing songs on like Expert and shit, right? And I'll be on that shit like, bro, these notes coming way too fucking fast and shit. Like I'll be it'd be like
slow down, bitch. Slow down.
Yep.
Put this bitch on
it'd be
easy.
like failure. Old ass man. Put the game down, sir. You know better, sir. But yeah,
your brain be there though. Your brain be like,
I see it.
Left, right. Yeah.
I
You see it,
I
but
see these things.
Shit coming too hot. It's coming in,
bro. But see, like a part of me, because like I'm the black representative in the household. When I'm doing them, like I gotta have a little boogie, like I gotta dance with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just be sitting here like. I'll be up there.
That's why they be hitting that shit.
Yeah, that's. They be up there like. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll be like another trophy. That game be like, what are you doing?
Hey, bro, you just need to hit them.
Not like that, nigga. What you doing? I'll just be like, like, cause I'll be sitting there like trying to be all. But I just said, I be making the noises.
Ancestors right there. Yeah.
They be all quiet, like I don't even know they playing. I'll turn the corner, they just be in the little area, like y'all playing the Beethoven simulator. What is y'all doing over here? Y'all over here conducting and shit?
Yeah, the choir director.
I'm over here summoning spirits and stuff with my dances. Sweating. I take that thing off, sweat just dripping. I'm like, oh my God. That's my new cardio, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't out there on that track. I'm out there on these tracks on Beat Saber. I also I copped that drunken bar fight simulator, where you just be in the bar fighting people.
That. How is that?
Bro, I'm about to record myself playing because you can record it to your phone like as you're playing it, and then I'm gonna upload it on the DFPN page and whatnot. I don't know if you can live stream from it, because if you can, like, I wouldn't be able to see the chat or anything because I'm gonna have the goggles on. But y'all need to brothers
fucking people up,
bro. And the thing about it, like, you'll set up an area, like the safe area. So like when you get close to the boundaries, a grid will pop up on your goggles to let you know you getting too close to whatever you said you didn't want to get close to. So I'll be in that mug just squared up, like, because it's real. Like when they swing, you can actually bob and weave and hit. I'll be duh. And then that grid will pop up. I'll be like, ooh, boy, I was about to.
It's the wall right here.
I was like, boy, I'm about to bust this TV upside his head. You lucky that grid popped up. I wind up on that one. Because they just come in the bar, they be like, hey, what are you? Because the funny part, so like you'll start fighting in a bar, and like, you know, dudes will start being like, yo, what's up? You can pick up everything in there, like pick up a bottle of pool stick. So like then this lady came at me, right? And I'm just like, what you got? What you got? And the minute you punch the lady, like the bar goes crazy, like dishonor, like you unchauvinistic, you know what I'm saying? Then more people start coming in the bar, so then it go into like full anime, like you just one on 20 and stuff. And you just the joint be like, don't hit women because that will enrage the patrons in the bar. I'm just like, this broad came up to me, you know, and they be talking too.
Hey,
what the hell is your problem? I'm like, oh,
virtual Karens can get it too.
Yeah,
virtual Karens get it too.
Everybody get it in this bar. Like, leave me alone. What the hell is your problem? Now I gotta slap you.
And Billy, shit, Karen,
and Bobby, and Clint. Line them up. But no, it's a good time, man.
Do they have peanuts in the bar?
I'm enjoying
I want to play it so I could slap somebody with some peanuts. Like that would be, bro, like grade A shit. Grab these pieces,
bro. Like, because I downloaded it because I saw the videos of cats playing it, and I'm just like, ooh, that's what I want right there. That's what I want to do. Just have a bad day at work. Just load that thing up. Be like, don't nobody talk to me for about an hour. I'll let some frustrations out in this bitch.
Therapy.
Don't come in.
Yeah, this is therapy.
LJ, you better stay out of this grid, for you just catch a left out of nowhere, because you just be running around the house.
I seen a video like somebody was playing that shit, and they little kid ran up and got mink. Daddy,
that controller fit around your hand too, like a brass knuckle too. So it's just straight clink. And the video cuts off. Oh shit! Watch again?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Do you want to watch again? Of course I do. YouTube. Silly ass question. Yeah, I saw the joint where the dude jumped into his TV too. He was playing that plank game. We got that too, but that. Like my wife was trying to play that. She was having a nervous breakdown. Like she wouldn't even walk out the elevator onto the plank because it felt that real to her. She was just shaking. I was like, oh my God. Like it can't be that bad. Like it's not. She just be over the top. She be overreacting.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Yeah.
I said you did it?
Oh, I did it. Yeah. I'll be all for virtual reality. Because in my mind, I'm like, I know I ain't really falling off no cliff, you know. The way they say the way to make that better is to like put an actual plank on the floor, so you have to walk on it, and that kind of amplifies it or whatnot. But I don't know. I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to pull up to Home Depot and buy an actual plank just for this game.
Yeah, let me get a 10x20, please.
The fuck is you building? Any more lumber? Nah, just this.
Yeah, just that one.
Can y'all deliver this to the house? You just want one piece of wood delivered to your house? Absolutely,
Yes.
sir. Absolutely, yes. Is that same day delivery? Are y'all like Amazon Prime? Because I need this shit. I need this shit.
I need all of it
in
my life.
But anyway, let's get into the first topic of the night. And I read about this. I was mad we didn't get to it last week. Not really. It only happened like within the last 5 days or so. So we're not too late on this, but this is something I really want to talk about from the day I first found out about it. So we're going to start this show off with a segment of Whose Mans Is This?
Who mans is this? Who mans is this? I need to know.
Yo. So the internet, well, I don't know if your internet has, but my Google knows that I'm messy, and I look for the messy stuff that be happening in the world because I got this podcast we be doing, and it brought to my attention a pastor in Oklahoma who, you know what? Let me go ahead and read from this thing. So,
Mans.
An Oklahoma
Your
pastor
mans.
who led an Oklahoma pastor who led the state in prayer for protection against COVID-19 has come under fire after he spat on his hand and smeared saliva in the face of a parishioner. Michael Todd, who's the pastor, who leads the Transformation Church in Tulsa, got literal when explaining an analogy during a sermon titled "Receiving Vision from God Might Get Nasty." To illustrate his point, the pastor had a man stand next to him as he snorted and coughed out saliva. Churchgoers in attendance let out a loud gasp as he cupped the saliva in his hand. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore, he said while holding the saliva in one hand and putting his other hand on the shoulder of the man on stage. What most people would do would be to turn away, he said, again as he coughed and spat out mucus and phlegm. So imagine this. Pastor calls you up on stage, tells you to close your eyes, and then all you hear is all this noise and spitting and honking and shit. You can't open your eyes. You just sitting there with your eyes closed, listening to the pastor do his sermon as he's just like what was that? Ace Ventura when he was getting up in here trying to get all the phlegm and shit. He then mixed the
Have you
saliva
seen the video
in
of
his
this?
hand. What's up?
Have you seen the video of this?
Yeah, I have it queued up. I'm about to bring it. I'm just trying to set the tone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. He then mixed the saliva in his hand and rubbed it all over the face of the parishioner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what your gross meters are set on. This may be something that may cause you to gag and if it does, you might want to turn away or not watch this. But I'm about to click this video. We gonna watch this thing, and I'm gonna need reactions. This is what I'm gonna be looking for. Reactions in this mug.
Now watch. He can't see, but he can hear. And this is the moment where many of us are in. Is that God is doing something and we hear him.
Bro, look at this brother on the stage. Let me see if I can. Look at this brother on the stage.
He praying already.
Look at this brother on the stage, bro.
He, in his mind,
Black hoodie,
asking.
Black fitted.
He's asking God for forgiveness right now.
Black
in this very moment.
Black all of that. Black all of that. The confidence of this pastor to know that God got him. I mean, look at this dude's beard. Like he did not plan on. Let me let this play. I'm gonna let it play. Then we'll talk after.
Changing. We hear him even in your prayer. And in this time, he's changing something and you don't see it clearly yet. But you hear. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away. What I'm telling you,
I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all stomachs can't handle this, because this made me like I was at work like, I gotta fight somebody, you know. But this brother here.
What I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming, God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty? I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're going to ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty. And do you hear?
Black, the floor is yours.
First, giving honor to God.
Fam, did you see? I'm sorry. I mean, it's.
Bro, look at his face right now.
Look at this.
The man got the whole snot.
Danielle said, I don't think that's what he wanted to receive on his face.
No.
Deontay, talk about the hell is that? You know what that is. That's. Oh my, look at this man. On stage. Snot. Mucus.
I would have had to apologize to all the deacons and all the deaconesses. Because I would have slapped the stripes off that man's jacket. I'd slapped his ass in church. Then I would have ran off with the love offering. This is not, no. You know the vision God wants you to receive? These hands.
These hands.
Your vision is about to be nasty for real. I'm about to fuck you up. Bro, I'd have slapped a handkerchief out of his pocket. I'd have fucked him up. Bro.
Danielle said this is a new section on Pornhub because this can't be a real session. This was streamed live. Bro, you praying to protect us from COVID and you wiping snot and spit in my...
But he wiped it around like it was lotion and then smeared that shit on his face. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
This is unnecessary, bro. And here's my thing, like, why people just can't preach? Why they gotta try and do these stunts, man? Why you gotta do stunts? Man, it was cool when, you know, Benny Hinn would take his jacket off and be hitting people, and they'd be like falling out all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like that was you know.
Yeah, right.
They refuse to follow the
Bro,
first law of nature.
like I
No,
could
he
like
got a swift cross.
like I would still be mad if it was like one of these, like a two and block, you know. But you was doing all that extra stuff. I was up there. I can't even look at this picture.
Do you hear
Look
and
at him.
see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you is how you just react.
Bro, he is. Look at the shoes. This man is so lucky. He was one color away from being in all black forces. You know what I'm saying? The energy that man should have brought all black Air Force One energy.
I want all the offerings for you doing this. I want all the offerings.
Mm-hmm. That drum set is
Building
mine.
fine too. I want all of it.
Bass
Yep.
back there is mine.
That guitar.
Yep.
I want all of it. Give me the lights out.
Now
Because boy, if you
Oh
don't,
my God, bro. Let him
Acted.
finish.
It's how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes.
Look at him on. How you going back to the hood,
you
bro?
just standing.
How you going back to your neighborhood?
You can't.
After they just seen this.
You cannot.
Your girl seen this. You think your
cannot.
girl about to kiss you? You think like, bro, I can see the snot from here. It's right here. Caked up on your beard. He rubbed that shit on your beard. You gotta shave that shit all off, bro. Cause you're gonna be like, man, I know I washed my beard, but I know that some of this shit is still in there. Some of this motherfucker's mucus is in my beard. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
Takes for the miracle.
Bro. This is why, and I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna just give my opinion. It's gonna sound bad. That's why I can't be.
No, go
I
ahead.
can't be in these churches like this no more, man. Because every pastor wants that thing that's gonna put them on the map. They're gonna want to do something that's gonna make them stand out, and people be like, "Oh, that's that one pastor that did X, Y, and Z." Or in his mind, he thinking like, "This will really push my sermon to the next level. This will really help people visualize how hard it is to put faith in God." You know how many sermons I sat through where the topic was trusting in God when times get tough?
Yeah.
Numerous. That's like a go-to
The
topic.
faith of a mustard seed. The faith of a mustard seed. Famous. Not this guy.
That's like a go-to. I feel like when a pastor's like, "Man, I ain't really got nothing. I'm you know what? I'm gonna just, give a sermon about trusting in God when times get hard." Because that never fails. It always gets them. It always gets them.
It's
But how
bread
can
and
I make
butter.
it different? How can I make it different? How can I push this to the next level? And he was at home prepping this sermon. He's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna spit in my
I
hand.
got it. Yeah,
I'm gonna spit it, and I'm gonna rub this on his face or whoever comes up their face." And the congregation gonna be like, "Yes." I mean, you can hear some of the people. They're like, "Ooh."
Oh my gosh.
You want me to sell my dream car and go back to the hoopty? Nobody said nothing. It was like,
Yes.
Oh my God. Like this
vision
dude
I'm
has
about to
issued an
give you.
apology since then. Oh my, nope. On site, bro. Like you would have seen me get off the stage, my guy. Like I would have been up there. I need a volunteer to come up here. All that good stuff. I would have been like, "All right, Pastor."
I'd have
up
cussed
here."
the church. I know the fuck you ain't.
All of man's problem is that he cannot sit by himself in a room.
Fuck is you doing, Pastor? Close
God
your
forgive me.
eyes. Fuck that. The fuck you is? Hard ass stuff. Hit it with
God
that E.
forgive me.
Smitty. Hit him with that E. Smitty.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. Bro. Oh my God. Oh man.
Hell no. Hell no. False prophets. Beware.
Pastor, you cool? Pastor, you all right?
This man is doing too much. Did you get tested? Yeah. Did you get tested?
Bro, I can't. And I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden it's just not cool to just preach. Like, everybody got to do something. This will really get the Bible's point of it. That's not a confusing topic, bro. That's not something I need visuals of. You can talk about the book of Job. Job was going through all this crazy stuff and he still had faith in God and God restored his, you know what I'm saying? Like, just talk about the book of Job. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Jonah getting swallowed by the whale. Talk about Matthew walking on water. Talk about, there's so many examples of putting faith in God. You're like, nah. Those ain't good enough.
Yeah,
those stories are.
Let me bring them back to earth with this one. No,
I'm gonna kill him with this one. I'm gonna kill him with this one. Literally, kill him with this one.
I'm gonna.
I don't know the brother who got the spit rubbed on him, but I will say I have never seen the resolve, the will, the still resolve of that brother to not. Oh my God, bro, that pastor would have been done.
He'd have been
instinct. It's instinct.
He'd have been on the sick and shut in. You'd have been on the sick and shut in for doing that. Somebody got to pray for you.
Bro, look at Will. Don't run now, Pastor. Where your faith at now? Come here.
Yeah, come here. Yeah.
Let me do it to you. Let me see where your faith is at. Let me see where your faith is at. Bro. Brian said the real test of faith was the pastor having faith that the dude won't rock his dome.
That's faith.
Not saying that it's more acceptable, but like a little, splat, like, like,
bro, coughing a loogie.
As a dude, like, you played football, like somebody spit on you, like any sport, that's mad disrespect.
That's disrespect.
That's mad disrespect
of the highest order.
Yeah, but you sat there and let that stuff marinate, mixed it in your hand, got some snot. Bro, that is hands on sight. Bro, it was all oxygenated.
Yeah.
Foamy. Now, here's fermented. Oh, man. So let me pose this question to y'all. You're in the congregation. He does that. Old boy clocks him, just goes off on him. Is anybody in the church stopping that fight? Or do y'all think the pastor deserved the ass whooping he about to get?
Oh, no. Pastor knew what it was.
So you a deacon, right? You a deacon. You up there. You got the white gloves and stuff. You supposed to be there, maintaining order. And you don't know what the message is. You up there. You probably just as shocked. And dude just haul off on the pastor. What? Make. You just like, oh, let me get him off him. You helping the pastor Black at that point?
No, I am not. Because especially if I didn't know that was gonna happen. If I didn't know that was gonna happen, look, you stepped out on the limb today, Pastor, and it didn't work out for you. Amen. Sometimes.
Praise God. Sometimes it ain't work out. Praise God.
Yep. didn't work out for you today, amen. And
Uh-huh.
next Sunday, you just get this message together, and you don't put a little spit in people's face, amen. You come out there, you be better. But
He said next day you get your little message together. You got some notes. You stay behind the podium. You just read from the Bible real quick.
I don't know about this one, Pastor. You should have let the choir handle this one. Like this was the
What's the choir singing after that?
He's an on-time God. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is.
Me. Rain, rain, rain. This man face wet with spit. Rain, rain. Melodies from heaven. Rain down on me. Oh, Shantae said it was his brother? Oh, no. That's even more reasons for hands to be put on you. All the more reason.
Oh, yeah. Especially in church. Especially in church. You know people know me out here. You know these little kids be talking mad shit when they walk out of here. You gonna rub some spit on them.
Yes! You have no respect. All the kids in the church be like, ew, you can't tell me nothing, man. Ooh, that's why you have spit all on you. Hey, you got something here in your beard. They all sound like Riley Freeman. Hey, hey, you snot face. Y'all know that movie Starface? Well, here go his brother Snot Face. All the kids.
Fuck y'all kids, man.
Disgusted. Yeah, fuck y'all. And you just sat there and let it happen. Now it's all over like everybody's seeing your face. It's all over social media. And I'm pretty sure, like, given some time, they'll be like, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. He shaved that beard. That's a fresh beard he got. There's no remnants. It's not in there.
Bro, you can't grow that back. You can't grow that back. You can't.
How you talking about you can't grow? You grew a beard back. You shaved yours off and grew back.
Yeah, but ain't nobody rub spit in it. Like, this man rubbed his whole lineage in his face, bro. All the DNA was in that man's face.
Your sinus is on my beard, sir.
Yeah.
Cut this off, send it to 23andMe, and your results come back. That shit ain't no
clean his adenoids out and just rub that shit in your face, bro. Like, what the fuck?
My man might as well have one of them fucking teapots. He just the teapot just fall on his. Oh my god, I don't know, man. They just be doing the most, man. I'm like, just preach, get your message across, take the offering, get the building fund, play some songs, call it a day, man. Now you got Ancestry.com all up on this man's beard and shit, man. Disrespect. Oh man. But moving to the next joint. I was looking for the post in the group. I couldn't find it, but it was in there earlier. And so everybody knows that Daniel Craig is done as 007, as James Bond. He did his last movie, No Time to Die. And now apparently the hunt is on for a new Bond. And there is a list of individuals of who should play the role. There were some talented people up there. They had Tom Hiddleston up there. They had Tom Holland. They had Chris Hemsworth. They had Benedict Cumberbatch. Is it Cumberbatch? Benedict Cumberbatch.
Dr.
I like saying his name. Dr. Strange was on the list. There are some other people on there, but of course, Michael B. Jordan was on there for one of them. I'm just like, man, miss me with all that, because y'all know how I feel about Michael B. Jordan, man. Like, chill. Like, if y'all want this man to try to have a British accent, it's y'all fault. Like, if because he's not gonna say no. Michael B. Jordan don't know how to say no to movies.
He'll play Bond in a heartbeat.
So it's all, yeah, I agree. It's all new content moving forward. In this last one, they had a 00 agent who was a female. She was black, and like there was a little bit of some people there's some rubbing people the wrong way with that. Not enough for them to change it. People were just like, well, fuck it, like anybody can be a 00. You just got to be nice with it. She was nice with it, so she a 00. So the one I forget it. Tim Deckard was the one who initially posted that, and I'm trying to find it, but I can't.
Because that post was just beautiful.
And there was one comment, because I think it was a comment on the original post about somebody complaining about a black actor playing James Bond, right? And this one person was saying like true Bond fans would just know or whatever. Like he was really going off.
He was going
on
in.
People talking about, I wouldn't mind Idris being Bond. This dude was like, you can't do that. You'll ruin the character.
This is how I imagine his voice was. This is a fucking abomination. This is fucking god awful. He was fucking going in. This is fucking ridiculous.
First y'all trying to take my guns. Now you're trying to take my Bond. But like, bro, he's British. He's British. You American. He British. Calm the fuck down. It ain't even your shit.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that James Bond is a white man. Everyone. How dare you?
They just complain about everything, man. Remember when Daniel Craig was cast and they're just like, but he's blonde.
Yeah, they was pissed off about Daniel Craig. Stop. And arguably the best Bond. He played it the best.
Daniel Craig by far is the best Bond. The shit that man did, I'm just like, God damn, bro. Like I appreciate Pierce Bronson. Like he gave us GoldenEye. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow Never Dies was straight. What was the other one? Tomorrow Never Die Another Day, or Never, or something. The third one, whatever it was. Like that's how forgettable his movies were, right? It was just like he was, but like he got old and like not in shape. So when he started doing Bond shit, it was just like trash. Like I can't believe he's doing this. And then in his last one, like then he's pulling Halle Berry. I'm just like, prime Halle Berry, by the way. Prime Halle Berry with the short hair, and apparently Pierce Bronson game is he just pulled her like that. And I'm just like, that's when I was just like, you gotta go. I can't believe you no more. I can't look up the Bond. You out here looking like a GS-14, pulling Halle Berry. Like out here looking like a full GS-14 out here pulling Halle Berry, bro. Get out of here. Oh man. But I don't like, for me, I was looking at that list. I would prefer they probably find an up and coming actor, to play the role. And I know it's not Hollywood's thing to just hand over a role or a franchise like that to like just an up and coming, like but he doesn't have to be like a rookie actor, like They could be in some smaller things or something, and this be their big shot. Just look back in the roles they did play. If they did a good job, give them an audition and see. But
who I would want to play Bond? What's old boy that played in The Kingsman? The young dude. I don't know his name.
Something Targaryen. Something like Edgar Targaryen or something like that.
Something like that. I think he'd be a good Bond because he plays a role well in Kingsman. But that's just me.
I like him in Kingsman, but I don't think he could do Bond. Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Yes. Taron Targaryen or whatever. I know he voices the gorilla scene.
Does he? Is that who that is?
Yeah, he voices the gorilla in Sing.
Oh shit!
Yep, singing that Elton John. He played Elton John in the Rocket Man movie.
Oh, that's true.
Yep, and then he played Robin Hood in that shitty ass Robin Hood movie with Jamie Foxx. I would not.
Oh, shit.
God rest his soul. I don't think I would have wanted Chadwick Boseman to be James Bond.
I don't know. That would have been
Like his African accent is borderline like. Like I fucks with him. Don't get me wrong. I fucks with Chadwick, bro. I love him as T'Challa. He's forever T'Challa to me. Black Panther, all that stuff. Oh man.
Bye-bye.
I did not yield, and as you can see, I am not dead. Nah, that challenge shit is done. I'm the king. Michael B. It was
yeah, fuck all that
ah.
shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I could not see Chadwick Boseman being James Bond. Like I don't know. I don't want to see Chris Hemsworth do it. I don't want to. You know, it's just. I don't know. You know.
Here's the question.
I'm a big Bond fan.
Do you think
So
Idris Elba could pull?
Do I? Yes.
I think he could.
Yes. Stringer, come on, Stringer. You don't think
I
Stringer?
don't.
could be Bond?
You know what it
He
is.
is
You know
so
what it
good.
is?
I didn't even know
That's
he was
Stringer.
British. I was watching
Exactly.
The Wire, and I was just like, bro, this is a hood ass. Then he was like doing an interview, and he was talking. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Is he playing a game? Is he trying to show us his range? This motherfucker
No.
be in The Wire, the straight hoodest motherfucker in The Wire. Straight hoodest motherfucker in The Wire. British as fuck.
British
shit.
as shit.
Oh,
British
Tom
as
Hardy
shit.
was another choice. You think Tom Hardy can do it?
No, Tom Hardy's too goofy at times.
He too thug, man. Like in his other roles, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he can do
Yeah.
the suave shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like Lawless, Bane, fucking Peaky Blinders, Venom. Like he always fucking somebody up, man. He's supposed to come in here and be all shaken, not stirred. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he can't pull that shit off, man.
nah, hell no.
I'm looking at that list. Tom Holland's too young. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't want Bond filming to interfere with any MCU Spider-Man shit that he
Yeah,
may have
exactly.
going on. So I'm just
'Cause
like,
we need it.
MC, like, that's why I don't like Benedict playing that part. Like, just, if you in the Marvel world, like, just stay over here.
Stay away.
Like, because
Yeah,
I don't
stay in the
want,
Marvel world
I
because y'all
don't want
we are
Bond
invested.
filming. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
we're
want Bond
invested.
filming to interfere with phases of Marvel movies, bro. I don't need that shit. Will says Tom Hardy be cool. Oh, Tom Holland's also doing that Uncharted shit that I'm not looking forward to either. And it's not because he's playing. It's not because he's playing Nathan Drake. It's because Mark Wahlberg is playing Sully, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg. If it is not The Departed, I ain't trying to see this motherfucker in no movie. Well, I liked him in what's the joint? It was like him, Andre 3000, Tyrese.
Oh, Four Brothers.
That
He
shit
didn't
was
even
good.
carry that movie. He didn't even carry that
He
movie.
was into a mission of practicing and music.
Who you think carried that movie? Tyrese?
No. If anybody carried that movie, it was the
Terrence
villain
Howard?
in the movie. Hell no.
Terrence Howard was the villain though.
No, he wasn't. That was dude from 12 Years a Slave. He was the villain in that movie.
Terrence Howard was in that movie though, right?
I don't think he was in Four Brothers.
Hey, was Terrence Howard? Hey, y'all look that up for me. I
don't think he
I
was.
don't know
in
why I
Four
think
Brothers.
Terrence Howard was in this movie.
No, he wasn't in that movie.
He was a cop. Maybe was he? He was probably a cop.
Oh, maybe, yeah, he was a cop. He was. Now that you say that, he
'Cause
wasn't
I,
a bad
I
guy.
know that movie because Sophia Vergara Vieira was
Vergara.
You know what I'm saying? She was like
Yeah.
Tyrese's girl in that movie, and I was mad.
I hated
I was
that.
like,
I hated that too. I hated that too.
Yeah, I was fucking with that movie until it came down to the final scene where it's like just one-on-one fight, one-on-one fight, and you let us up. You know what I'm saying? Like man on Imano, and Mark Wahlberg fucked his ass up. Like okay, Mark, and then you just walk back off. You know, like I can't fuck with it. Not to say that Vergara.
Yeah. Vergara, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. But but for Bond, who somebody requested something in here. Charlie Hunnam.
I can see that. He's British too.
So it's because they're British, like they get a leg up on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's the accent.
I don't know. You think
I mean,
he
the
can
last
clean up
thing
and
you-
play Bond?
I think he could. The last thing you want is another Sean Connery. Sean Connery. This is why I think Sean Connery is the best Bond to me. This
Okay.
motherfucker came out with a Scottish accent. Totally Scottish. Playing a British dude. Tell me
Bro,
that ain't
we was talking
the most gangster shit ever.
I was talking about that at work, man. Like, like he was just like of all the things, like Scotland was fighting England. Like, we don't want you to take us the fuck over. And then they were just like, "Hey, Scottish dude, you want to play this famous British person? All right,
Of course I do.
I'll do it." Sean Connery is not the GOAT. I'll just say that. The action scenes and all that stuff, and people charted up the cinematography back then. But even could you imagine Sean Connery in his prime doing the shit that Daniel Craig was doing in these recent Bond
hell
films?
no. Hell no.
Yeah. I'll tell you, from the opening joint of Casino Royale, when he's chasing that dude, runs into the embassy to kidnap his ass out because he's like, "You not getting off the hook." And then they was just like, they was about to shoot him. He blows up the whole embassy and gets the fuck up out. I'm just like, bro, this the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, behind enemy lines, like any means necessary, 3-letter agency, this shit,
Yeah, but
So
but
it'll be hard to follow up Daniel Craig.
Hollywood became a more demanding place for those types of scenes, though. Like back then, like you could just smoke a cigarette and just call in the stunt double. You can't do that shit now.
I mean, every time
Well,
he
you
just be like,
can, but
a gun just gets pulled out. Oh, you didn't think I do this? Blah blah blah. Double cross, triple cross type shit. That's Sean Connery's thing.
yeah,
I mean, he had the debonair attitude, but I mean, he's probably the biggest sexual predator in Hollywood at the time, and remained that through his whole career. Here's my problem with Sean Connery. It was nothing what he did with Bond. It was when he did that movie Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
oh my god.
And I was just like, so you about to pull Catherine Zeta-Jones too? Like, why you always got to pull the baddest broad, Sean? Like, calm the fuck, that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I was like, there's no way you about to pull the baddest broad in this one. You an old ass dude, my guy. Like, stop. You don't always need to get the girl, bro. You can have a movie where you ain't smashing the finest girl in the movie, Sean. Sean's like,
that was, hey,
wow.
Hey, blame that on contractual agreements, bro. Like, y'all want me in this movie? Bring me the baddest broad.
Bro, when I was watching that movie, the girl I was dating at the time, we went and watched it, and that laser scene popped up. I was like, Lord Jesus, Catherine Zeta-Jones. But then I found out she was with Michael Douglas in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, she probably just like them old dudes anyway. That's her thing. But like, I just saw that scene where she was dodging them lasers, and I'm just like, Lord Jesus. And then I saw Sean watching her, like he was training her, and I'm just like, bro, he about to smash. Oh, he about to smash. The whole time I'm watching this movie, like, please don't smash. I hope you don't smash.
And
You ain't gonna smash. I hope you don't. You ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it. What was that, Day?
yeah,
You ain't gonna
I
get
hope
it.
You don't get it.
You ain't gonna get it.
Mm.
I hope you don't get it. And he got it. I was just mad. With my girlfriend there. I'm mad at the dude in the movie. Like I don't have a girlfriend next to me. Man, come on, Catherine. Come on, girl. You better than that.
We are better than
Bro,
this.
there's a lot of women out there who Sean Connery was like their thing, like their daddy, like daddy whatever fantasy or
the
whatnot,
dilf.
older man fantasy.
The DILF.
Because his accent. They was all like, oh, his accent. I just love his accent. Like
That's like women now
like,
with
that's
Idris
kind of
Elba. Like if Idris Elba was actually American, he'd be average ass motherfucker. But since he British, you know what I mean? Like,
you think that pushes him over the top?
yes.
The accent? Oh.
The accent. Yes.
So you're saying if he was American, he'd just be like a Michael B. Jordan, older?
He wouldn't even be
Like,
a
you
Michael
just
B.
hear some of
Jordan. He'd be me. Is what he'd be.
He'd be me. Deontay says Billy Bob Thornton was way worse with women. But he was wild anyway. Like him and Angelina Jolie, they was doing stuff like
Oh my god.
wearing vials of each other's blood over their necks and stuff. And I'm just like, y'all can have that shit, bro. They just like accent, apparently. That's what everybody's saying up in here.
It is. That accent be taking them out. It be taking them out.
Scottish accent though? Out here sounding like a whole Scrooge McDuck, bro. That shit ain't sexy. That's sexy.
Scottish and Irish. Yeah. Scottish and Irish
Bro.
is just like next level. But like the British, I
guess.
my wife right now go
I
watch
need to learn how
Idris
to do
Elba.
that shit.
Don't know a fucking thing about Prometheus and go watch Prometheus. You know what I mean? Like,
why you bring that movie up? I'm like, Idris, what you in this shit for?
this is why my
is
wife
being
watched
called-
the movie. Because he was in it. Like, you don't know a fucking thing about aliens, do you? You don't know what this movie is about.
No. He's like, I get to smash Charlize Theron? I'm in it.
I'm in it.
I'm in it. Oh, man. Oh, Black is at home channeling his inner Idris.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I be trying to do accents sometimes. I be sounding stupid as shit, man. So I give people props. Like when they have to play a role and either pick up an accent or lose it for a role, like Tom Holland when he does Peter Parker and all this stuff. Like, man, I be finding out people British out of nowhere. I'd be like, this motherfucker British too? God damn.
Yep.
They taking all our roles, bro.
All the roles.
Half the MCU got accents all over the place, man. Half the MCU, accents all over the place. Nah, you don't need to hear these, man. We trying to make the podcast gain listeners. We don't want them to lose listeners hearing these horrible accents I got. But let's move to the third topic. And this movie came out October, November, I want to say, around that time frame. November?
Yeah, November. Came out in November.
Yep. So there's a conversation in the group, and if you're listening, the group we're talking about is the Smoke Pit Podcast fan group on Facebook. Just search it, join the group, see all these discussions that we're talking about. But it's about the movie Eternals, and it has the reputation on social media and on the internet as being one of Marvel's worst movies. One of the worst movies in the MCU. And that is a pretty big statement when you have things like Iron Man 3 and in my opinion Thor 2 and Captain Marvel and like I could just Black Widow, things like that.
Yes.
So for Eternals to be Eternally boring. I see you, Jedi. We're gonna have a little segment where we're just gonna discuss and try to figure out what Eternals is. So this is our segment, Makk and Mac at the movies. So Eternals, my guy, you saw it.
Yep.
I think you were on the side of it was decent. It was good, not great.
It wasn't
it was
great.
good for what it was.
Right.
So talk to me about it, like how, like your mindset when you went to go watch it, you know?
So when I went to go watch this movie, I didn't have a lot. They are fucking on you in these comments about that.
I see.
So when I went and watched it, I kept in mind like where the Marvel franchise had been and where I think they're trying to go. So I do that with all the Marvel movies. So going into it, what I expected was a little bit of comic book lore, which they relied heavily on. And this did not. This is one of those movies where they relied on it, and since people didn't know a lot about it, it kind of fell flat. But if you've seen movies like the Guardians of the Galaxy, they alluded to these types of things before, like the severed head of the Eternal, nowhere. The severed. Yeah, they wow. The severed head of the Eternal, nowhere, was a big plot point in Guardians of the Galaxy. Also came up in Avengers. Wow. It came up in.
Let me get this out the way. Let me get this out the way real quick.
Go ahead. Knock it out.
Let me get a bottle of water. Can you give me a bottle of water?
A bottle of water.
A bottle of water. All you do is take the T's out of it. A bottle of water.
A bottle of water. Let me get a bottle of water.
That's how I'm just talk. I'm gonna go in the house and be like, babe, let me get a bottle of water. Oh my
what?
God. Oh my God. Is that how it works? Is that how it works, ladies? A bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
All right.
But
back to Eternals.
Let me get a bottle of water.
It's a little bit of both, Brad. It's a little bit of both, my man. That's my method acting for you.
But anyway, so the severed head of the Eternal played a big part in Guardians of the Galaxy. They kind of went further in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with not part of the comic book world. Ego, the living planet, was supposedly a celestial, which came into play with Peter Quill being half celestial, half earthling. And I kind of wanted them to like go over what the Eternals' role was in all of it. And they kind of alluded to that, the deviant strain and severed head of Celestial. I'm sorry, not the Eternal, Celestial. So they kind of went over that, but I wanted them to go deeper into what the role of the Celestials was in it, which they didn't really do that. I kind of wanted Eternity to be in here. They didn't really do that. But for what it was, I thought it was a decent movie. I didn't think it was great. And I thought that it would make more sense once more movies come out, but I don't think they're necessarily going this way, which kind of leads me to think like, why the hell did they even put this movie out in the universe? But for what it was, I thought it wasn't terrible. But everybody else thought it was fucking horrible. So I don't know.
I gave this movie a C, right? When we talked about it over on Saturday Night Nerds, I gave it a C. Possibly like a C minus, only because I think it fell into the, like, when I watch it, I'm kind of like you. Like, I'm watching it and I'm wondering, like, there has to be a reason this movie is out. Like, they're trying to introduce something. They're trying to do something that is going to build up in future movies. And if you're doing that, is this the best way to introduce what you want to introduce? You want to introduce the Celestials?
Right.
Cool. I'm down with that. Is there a better way you could have done it than with this movie? You know, because I felt nothing for the characters, right? At all. Like, I'm just, I could take them or leave them. Like, I wasn't attached to any of them. I think because I got back and I watched, you know, some YouTube videos of like comic heads explaining Eternals and stuff like that, and I'm looking at, they sound interesting. The fact how you can tie in that Thanos was half and half deviant, half eternal,
right?
You know what I'm saying? How that could have played a part in it. It's just, and me and Jedi was talking about it at work today, and he was just, it just felt so out of place because there was no like real tie into it. Like, they would just try to say things to remind you that it's in the same universe as the MCU, you know, like, oh, why didn't y'all help when Thanos did his thing, you know, or hey, the Avengers are doing whatever. Like, they would mention the Avengers, they would mention Thanos, but you wouldn't see any of the things tied in, you know. Like, Icarus was just super like, man, fuck out of here, you know. Like, I wasn't a big fan of that. The whole twist of him turning on his friends and of his love, you know. And then when you find out what the Celestials' plan is to foster the population of a planet to feed the egg of the Celestial that is inside the planet, you would think they would intervene with Thanos because he's about to eliminate half the population of the known universe. That's going to be a hindrance to the fucking, you know, creation of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now,
that's gonna.
That brings up a good point. Yeah. If they knew Thanos was trying to get rid of half the population, they probably wouldn't have interfered because it served their purpose. You know what I mean?
But I thought their purpose was to protect the planets, protect the people on the Celestials.
The Celestials, yes, because they want people to grow and reproduce and do all that.
Yeah.
The Eternals probably didn't interfere because they agreed with what Thanos was doing. It slowed down the process dramatically.
But they didn't know that at the time. They just found out what the plan was in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So when Thanos was doing whatever,
that's true.
The Celestials should have been like, hey, take that dude out. What he's about to do is going to set the birth of our Celestial back, you know, exponentially. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's one of those things where I'm like, it's not really making sense. I don't think when they were writing it, they thought that far into it, which then let me know like maybe they weren't really putting their best foot forward with this movie. Like if you're trying to put a group, like they were trying to make it a superhero group, a la Guardians of the Galaxy, a la like X-Men, Fantastic Four. Like, this is our team of Eternals. You got super speed. I'm real smart. I can create shit. You heal. I don't know what the fuck you do. Like, you turn shit into rose petals. You create water. Like, bitch, you just here. You know, like, You don't even
Right.
fight. Like,
Right.
you know, you turn the thing into a fucking. And I mean, it was just so many things. I'm like, if your goal is to come here and to protect humanity from deviants so they can flourish and gain knowledge and stuff that the Celestial can feed off of, I get it, you know. Maybe I'll send you down there after the deviants are gone, but like while you're down there, I need motherfuckers with hands like Athena, like Gilgamesh, like Icarus,
Right.
like old buddy with the fucking finger guns. Trash. And then after all that's safe, then I'll send down, you know, Festus and fucking, you know, whatever her name was to help create and cultivate gardening and agriculture and all that other shit. But it was just a bland movie, you know, and they were hyping the one deviant up to be like a demigod type shit, right? Like he was gaining sentience and stuff, and then Athena just wipes him out of nowhere. Like he spent this whole film jacking powers from Eternals to be this fucking boss. Turns out he wasn't even a fucking real thing. You know what I'm saying? The real threat was the fucking Celestial that's about to pop out of the Earth's crust. You know, so it was just like, I get it, Celestials, you want to introduce them, but I think there's a better way you could have done it. You know, like you could have started off with I forget the guy's name who cut the head off of the Celestial to create, you know, kill the Celestial and the head turned into nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I get it. Like, you don't want to do too much narrative when you're explaiing shit. Like, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves when a movie.
I really thought they were
instead of
going in the
showing shit.
direction of I thought they were going in the direction of Galactus. I really wanted them to go in that direction.
Yep.
And I was like, if they go here, it's about to be fucking lit. It's about to be fucking lit.
It is.
They didn't go there.
Another thing that has been brought up, Jedi mentioned it, and I agreed with them. And I've seen other people mention it as well. They were saying that if they just made this a Disney Plus series instead of trying to make it a movie, this probably could have turned out a hell of a lot better.
Probably.
If they took time to flesh out all the characters, make you care more about them, so forth and so on, instead of just trying to cram backstories and all this stuff for all that other stuff. So I'm just like, I agree. Like that's a movie that probably should have just been a series and not a movie.
I agree. I think it would have been way better as a series. And then you could have introduced more shit in there anyway. And then it could have tied into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
If they were really smart about it, and did it the way I thought they would have did it, they would have tied this off, and then it would have led you to Galactus eventually.
This part also pissed me off.
Oh, Star Fox, Thanos' brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Harry
one
Styles
really
shows up. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever.
At this point, this movie sucked. But
thanks for trying to save it.
Yeah.
No one cares.
If they would have went and did this as a Disney Plus series, you could have introduced more people. And by introducing more people, it would have led you down the path to where I think they're trying to go. I think eventually Galactus will be the main villain of this next phase of Marvel. I think that's why this movie came out. And I also think they're trying to revive the Fantastic Four. Like, it's all over everything that they're putting out. I think they're trying to revive it. And I think they're trying to find a way to revive the Fantastic Four. And do it to where that doesn't suck. So I would probably take this sucky movie and get a good Fantastic Four.
I hear what you're saying. But Fantastic Four can't suck. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It can't.
Like,
But
because
I would
if this
take
is your alley
sucky-ass movie, but give me a good Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yeah.
like if this was Yu-Gi-Oh, and they're sacrificing Eternals to create a bomb-ass Fantastic Four, cool. But if Fantastic Four is not, bro, they better not.
Well, no, because they've already
And I trust the
seeds.
MCU.
Yeah,
I
they've
trust the
already
MCU.
planted
You know what I'm saying? I trust the MCU. I know they laid duds, but they always come back. You know, they always come through for your boy. You know.
Yeah. They've already planted the seeds. They planted that seed back in WandaVision.
Yeah.
The first Disney.
I'm just
Plus
saying it. I know Fantastic Four is coming. I'm saying I don't want it to be trash. Me and Jedi were talking at work. Like MCU has they have all the stones. They got Fantastic Four. They got X-Men. You might as well say they got Spider-Man because without MCU helping Sony flesh Spider-Man out and loaning some MCU characters over to them, like nobody's really checking for Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like people still watch it, but now that he's kind of tied with the MCU, like more people are going towards Spider-Man, and also the Spider-Verse helped it out too, the animated one. So now Spider-Man's getting a lot more traction and shit, and people are flowing that way. The Venom end scene where Tom Hardy shows up and disappears, you know, that's cool. But you see how MCU is just like, we don't want to use him for Venom. So he'll just make an appearance, bounce, and he'll leave a piece of the symbiote there, and we're going to use that and create our Venom in this universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hopefully MCU will do a better job. And I know there's some people who appreciate Tom Hardy playing Venom. I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not one of them.
I'm not a fan. You know, I guess I'm unbiased either way. Like, I just think he's there. He's better than Topher Grace was in Spider-Man 3. I don't know, man. It was just a very uneventful. Like, I didn't walk out of the theater hyped. It was just,
Yeah,
that was a movie.
I walked out of there like, maybe this is just me being hopeful. Maybe they are going in the direction of Galactus, but I don't know. So
I would like to see Galactus because when Fox had Fantastic Four, that Silver Surfer movie, it was not it.
Not it at all.
It didn't do it for me. Didn't do it for your boy.
No.
It did not do it for your boy. All right. So that covers the three things we wanted to talk about. So to end this, right? It was an okay movie for you. It was meh for me. Would you say it was the worst Marvel movie? MCU movie?
Oh, buddy. That's a good question. I'm not going to say it was the worst Marvel movie because we still have Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 absolutely sucked. Without a doubt, it sucked. You cannot walk out of a theater hopeful for Iron Man 3. And I went and watched that with my daughter, and I told my daughter, you owe me at least 2 ass wipes when I can no longer do this because this movie fucking sucked.
Iron Man 3 is still worse than the Eternals. I agree. That movie absolutely served no purpose at all. Sorry, Will. You know Iron Man 3 was trash, bro. You know what it was. Pepper Potts just showing up there with fucking flame powers and shit like she's a flame hasher and chopping. Man, get out of here. We'll heal you. How? How'd you heal her, Tony? How'd you heal her, Tony? Oh, you just gonna talk about you healed her and that's that? Okay, cool. Yes, that's perfect. Fucking Lethal Weapon. Like, get out of here with this shit, bro.
Fucking horrible.
That's exactly what that was, man. Exactly what that was. So, before we bounce, let's get into the final shots and thoughts. And I just want to let everybody know that the bracket will go live tomorrow. The only recommendation, it was out there for a full 5-6 days. The only thing is, Danielle jumped and she was like, "Yo, Encanto should be up there. Chicken Little should not." So with that, I say this, Danielle, if you're still here. Chicken Little is the 16th seed in that portion of the bracket. Are you saying Encanto should go up there in the 16th seed? Because that would cause a first round matchup of Moana versus Encanto. Is that what you want? Is that what you guys want? Because I could do that.
Is this what you want?
Because I could do that. I could make the first round Encanto versus Moana. Because there were some people in here that was saying Encanto is better than Moana. I think that was Lauren Saenz that said that. And I was just like, oh shit. That's big. That's big dick energy right there. That's big dick energy.
Yeah.
As a very outspoken person when it comes to there's too many damn songs in this movie for me to enjoy it. I will watch Moana right now and enjoy every piece of it.
Yeah.
Every song, everything. I will be, this is what is up.
Bro, don't let him go down to the abyss where the crab is.
I tried, bro. I started Encanto, and I was just like, bro, we really singing again? Oh, we singing again? Oh, we singing again?
Nice.
Like, I can't. I'm like, bro. Like, is this a musical? Just put this on Broadway at this point. Like, it was just so much singing at this point.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
I did like the Surface Pressure song. The buff girl was singing. I was like, I feel that shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like a regular voice. It wasn't like a super soprano like a Elsa song where you're just trying to fucking hit all the fucking. It was like an alto singing it, and I'm just like, I like this. Like, this is different. I fucks with this.
Moana is okay. Moana is great.
Moana has the best villain song of all time. Like, Shiny.
Oh my god, bro.
Fucking passed up, be prepared. And
Bro.
and I got
be
friends
getting
on
out
the
the
other
shower
side. It's
singing
probably
that
number.
I get out the shower and be like, I'm shiny.
You know food, and you look like seafood. Oh man. I mean, if like I'm saying, I'm not saying Encanto is a bad movie. I'm just saying, Diane. Oh my! I do the ad when Moana runs over Encanto.
No.
It is going to be so outrageously blasted off the map, putting Encanto up against it is, you know. First of all, Deontay talking about he hasn't seen one Disney Pixar movie. He's under them. He is under Illumination, which is another trash animation station or studio. They did Secret Life of Pets, that new movie. Like, I wasn't feeling any of their things. All right, so I'm gonna put Encanto up against Moana, and so I'm changing them. We'll make the bracket live tomorrow, and
just remember,
in the words of Black,
if it dies, it dies.
In words of Black, if it dies, it dies. I appreciate your faith. You know, now you're the person on stage with the pastor that's spitting in their hand because you got faith in this movie and just spitting in her hand, right? Moana's just spitting in her hand, just stirring it together. And that poll goes live Sunday night or Sunday morning. When that poll goes
Your
live,
vision is
Sunday
gonna be
morning,
nasty. God's
gonna be-
vision for you is gonna be
Moana
nasty.
spit. Moana spit dripping off of your face. And I'm trying to prevent, but you want to stand in your face. And I appreciate that. So, Pastor Mike, wherever you are, friend of the pod. Nah, I don't know. I want to say friend of the podcast.
No. Do not bring that
Acquainted,
shit over here.
I would say Encanto to me is probably on par with Frozen as far as like
I'd agree.
live the rest of my life not seeing it, you know. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I haven't seen it, you know. It's not me, so I'm not gonna watch it. So I'm up here and be like, "Yo, that movie's trash."
Yes.
I agree. Trash. So, you know, Encanto will be up there. I'm just asking, should it be seated differently? Is all I'm saying. We'll see. I'm not around gross or how much it made at the box office. Kind of arrange it that way, maybe. I don't know. But I guess I should watch it before vote, because I want to vote knowing what I'm voting against instead of just being like, oh man, it's too many songs, I don't like it. I might give it a shot. It's on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? It's on Disney Plus. I'll dabble.
Do it
I'll
while it's
dabble.
free. Do it while it's free.
Yeah. You know, that's my motto. No, I haven't seen it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I started it, but it's too many songs, Danielle. Like, I'm just like, can there not be like an animated movie that's just narrative, like Spider-Verse? That's why I fuck with Spider-Verse so hard. It's just like an animated movie that just told a fucking
But
story.
we getting to the shit. We are getting to the
Yeah.
shit.
And there's not a song every fucking, I have to protect this city. Like, he wasn't doing all this shit. It was just fucking, let's get into this. Spider-Man action, let's go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I'm not watching movies to pick up songs that I like. You know, that's Amazon Music's job to recommend songs to me. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, this is like.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
agree.
I'm at that time, like the Disney movies that I really love, were when I was a kid and I was all about that shit. Like, where I'm at now, and like, I'm just, bro, if you ain't giving me no action, no fucking story in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all just singing to fucking sing, like, y'all just can't say, nah, Bruno is bad shit because of this. Did you say Bruno? I'm like, fuck, man, just tell her why. You ain't gonna break out this fucking song, man.
Oh, no, we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about
But we'll sing about him. We don't talk
Yeah, we
about
will.
him. But we'll fucking sing a ballad about this motherfucker, but we can't talk about him.
living in the fucking walls.
Oh, Danielle, as you say, I'm gonna give Encanto the David the Gnome treatment. And skip. Remember that? Remember that? Huh?
Oh,
You remember that?
Oh,
David
my,
the Gnome,
how the
skip,
tables have turned.
skip. Yep, I'm gonna put it on that bracket and vote. And I'm gonna vote. You wanna see a campaign? You wanna see a campaign? Watch me. Watch me. Like, everybody who votes against Encanto, you get a free entry to the $100 giveaway in March.
Sounds fair.
We'll see how it ends up. We'll see. You didn't watch the show. Well, I listened to Encanto. I listened to a couple songs, and I'm just like, I really want to get into this, but I can't. I got things to do. I shouldn't have to sit here and listen to a fucking Broadway musical. Just make it a musical. But it is what it is. I mean, I can watch it and still be like, see, because right now, Danielle, I'm gonna say this. I don't say I don't like it. I can say it's not for me. Now, if I watch this thing from start to finish, I can actually come up here and be like, this movie is trash. And I don't want to have to say that. I like remaining unbiased, you know, because I don't want to shit on your movie like you shat on my show. You know, I don't want to shit on your movie like you shat on.
Shit on that shit.
Nah, homie. Nah, shit on that shit, son. Shit on that shit, son. Exactly. Embrace debate. I'm here for it, Danielle. But let's get into this final shots and thoughts, man. You got anything you need to tell the folks of the smoke pits?
I appreciate y'all. That's all I got. We hit 12.6 thousand on our IG. Thank you to the supporters. That shit means a lot. Like, we're over the 10,000 follower threshold. So appreciate y'all. If you're not following, go and follow us at That Feeling Smoke Pit on IG. We do drop news and clips on there. So go follow. And thank you. Thank you all for that. That's all I got.
I agree. I see an increase in numbers across our social media platforms and stuff, and I owe it to you guys who listen and support. Sharing, introducing people, inviting people to the group, so forth and so on. I know it sounds like a broken record, but we wouldn't be at least here where we're at without you guys backing us up and believing in us and supporting us. So thank you guys for that. Appreciate the participation in the group. How you guys kind of help us come up with topics to talk about every week, because sometimes it's a busy week, we're not really following stuff, and we'll just jump in the group, see what's really popping, and be like, hey, let's talk about this because everybody loves talking about it. So appreciate that. And then I thought I had something else, but I guess not. I guess I don't. That was an accent. That was me trying to do that. I believe I don't have anything else.
I don't think.
I don't know how to do accent. Bottle of water.
Yes.
You silly sod.
I've seen this. Have you seen this rapper report card?
Rapper report card?
Yeah. Have you seen that? Apparently, Grandmaster Flash came up with a report card for all the rappers coming up around his time, and he graded them. I'll see if I can find that photo. But yeah, it's a very good idea on rap report.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's very good. So.
Cool. Yeah, we'll check that out. So if you find that, we'll start doing that. Well, we can do that in between the bracket, because I mean each round goes for about a week. So
yeah,
that'll probably be something we'll do on a future show or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got for tonight. So if you don't have anything else,
that is all I have.
I don't think you do.
Thank you very much.
Aha.
Thank you.
Oh, look, his is way better than mine. Why are you running away? That's the only one I got. Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay.
The Black Panther. what he say? He will now have the power of the Black Panther.
Strip away.
That man had like 8 R's in that. Stripped away.
You will now have the power of the Black Panther. Stripped away. Bruh, you worked too hard on this shit, Forrest.
Be like, bro, Forrest, you ain't even trying. You just you just rolling your R's like you in Mexico or something. Okay.
Yep.
The prince will now have the power of the Black Panther. Stripped away. The Black Panther. The power of Black Panther will be stripped away. Like he don't even say away. We have watched and listened from the mountains.
We will not
While
have
your
it told.
technological advancements. Bro, that was my monologue for like months, my guy. People be coming to me at my desk. There will be no challenge today. They be like, what the fuck is
There
wrong with
will
Sergeant
not
McCoy?
be a challenge today.
What the fuck is wrong with Sergeant McCoy? No challenge today. Ooh.
First law of nature.
Who?
Black folks. They refuse to follow the first law of nature.
Sergeant McCoy crazy. Don't mess with
They
him.
keep on running and say, well,
Something wrong with him.
I know.
I think it's the pre-workout.
He should have, man. I knew we shouldn't have let them go watch Black Panther. They don't know how to act out here. Who?
T'Challa!
Oh, wait. Ooh, ma, da, da. Oh, na, na, wait, da. Ooh, ma, ma, ma. Ooh, ma.
T'Challa!
T'Challa. T'Challa.
Show him who you are.
It was like, man, let's just put him on a comp day till he get this shit out of his system, man. Because we were wilding, bro. No challenge today. Bro, I'm just asking if you can set my radios. No challenge! And they're like, lieutenants was really looking at me like, he really changed my radio. I'm like, nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. What you mean? I'm just fucking with you, man.
You got it.
Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. We love you. Appreciate the support. We will see you here next week. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. And then remember, if you can, make sure to follow us on the Dat Feeling Podcast Network Facebook page. So when you get done watching, when we go off, just head over there, just hit follow. You get all the same content, all the same stuff, but that page is actually going to help us out moving forward financially. So if you do that for us, appreciate it. Much love. Thank you for all you do, man. And I'm going to let Black sign off with his super catchphrase.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 68 of The Smoke Pit. Tune in, same time next week. We will be here with more shenanigans. Until then, have love, make sex, peace.
Holla.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.